Welcome to Kwangafa Studio. Today I'm going to show you just a little bit information about Revit architecture, Revit software. So what you need to do, if you get your Revit installed in your computer, you just go and right click on it. You either click on opened or run as administrator. So me, I already opened it, so I'm just going to open my Revit here. So it's going to show me this environment. So this environment, you can call it a home page or a page in which that all your activities is going to start from here. You are going to choose a template. You are going to do everything and then start up in here. So you see these works are the recent works that I've did it and everything that I did. So you either come here, opened, new. You see this construction template is just meant for, it's not meant for architecture, but this one is an architectural template. It has all the requirement for an architecture to design or execute a buildings or designing a software. So apart from that, there are some this menu bar, this structure, system, insert, notate, analyze. All these functions are going to be fully functioned if you choose a template, if you choose architectural template, and then it load. So you are going to see it and see it functions and everything. So now let's we create a new project. So how do we do that? You just either come here and click on new template, or we can hit on architectural templates are all the same. So now let's we create on new and we choose architectural template. You see, if that we choose architecture here, it's just going to take us direct to the dashboard. I mean the drawing area, the interface where we are going to start drawing. But if we choose new, it's going to ask us which template, because Revit architecture comprises almost 4 templates. Number 1 is construction template, number 2 is architectural template, number 3 is structural template, and number 4 is mechanical template. All these templates are working hand in hand. So now what we need to do is to click on architectural template and hit on OK. If you just finish doing that, it is going to synchronize and open a drawing environment for you so that you can execute all what you want. And you see this Revit comprises many bars. It has the icon bar, the status bar, it has the property bar, the project browser bar, it has the menu bar, annotation bar, all these things. You see here where this R is an uh, 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 logo bar. I mean, yes, the logo bar. If you just click it, there are some activities that are beneath of that. Maybe you are on a new project and maybe you are on a project and you want to create a new project. You just hit on the icon bar and select a new. Or you are on a project and you want to open a new project, you just hit on open and open a new project. Or you don't want the shortcut, you can just hit on icon bar and select save. Maybe if it is not the first time for the saving, and maybe you save as and the first time for saving your work, or you export your work either to database properties, or to Revit properties, AutoCAD, or other things. Also, it workflow, or you can publish it and print, or you can just close the tab. You see all these things here are the recent drawings that we have done. You see, and it says recent document. So here we have nothing to do. I'm just going to click on close. So now let you just click on architectural template. After clicking on architectural template, as we just saw, it's going to open this environment just for us. So before we can start creating or designing building, we at least need to know some aspect of Revit software and what are the function of it and what it is capable of and what it's not capable of. So you see this modify icon, it's always here. It's when you click on any modification tab, or you click on everything that you want, you see this modify its function. Here is what we call the here this is what we call the title bar. The title bar here, it's create on open new project, save a new project, or redo or undo, dimensions, measurement between, text, tags, view 3D, or sections, and all this straight line and all this thing. And here it's the name of the project too, which is a flow flat level 1. So, and here these are what we call menu bar. Menu bar. On the menu bar, we have architecture, we have structure, and we also have the system is insert, annotate, and we have also analyze, mission on site, collaborate, and view. We have manage, we have audience, and modify. So all these functions, you must use it while you are busy drawing. Under architectural menu, we have the wall, we have door, window, component, we have column, we have roof, ceiling, floor, and certain system and cutting grade, mullen. And we all know what is wall and what is door, window, component. In some most cases, if you want to place a dining table, let's say a dining table or a chair or even a bed, so just hit on component because they are all component. And maybe the column, you want to insert a column in your drawings, that. And there is roof, you want to cover your roof at the topmost, you want to cover your building to avoid it from a direct radiation of sunlight or from the climatic weather factors, being rain, all these things. And ceiling, yes, you must provide ceiling in your building to prevent direct heat from the sun into your ambient structure. And we all know what are the functions of flow, because a structure without flow, it doesn't serve its functions and it doesn't mean a flow. And there is cutting system and cutting grade and mullion. So all these things are important to know, and you have to know it before you start designing a building in a Revit architecture. Under a structure menu, we have a beam, we have wall, column, floor, also we have trusses, brass, beam system, and we have connection. So all these things are meant for structural engineering. As I told you that the Revit architecture comprises four templates: mechanical, electrical, the structural, and the architectural. So this one is just meant for structure, and you architecture, you can make a good use of it using beam, wall, column. You can use slab, you can see it here. Your bar, you can use it, you see, and you can see its fabric sheet, you can use it. You can use almost everything. As you can use this one, this, all these things are your things. If you go to system, you see this system is just meant for mechanical template, because it is template that will enable you to create, let's say, a water process is where you can tap a water, the source of the water, the plumbing, all these things. You can see even there is a mechanical equipment, which is mechanical means of ventilation, that is AC. We all have it. So you see that, and that one is insert. Maybe you want to create, you already create a AutoCAD, yes, an AutoCAD file. You create a bedroom and you want to import it here. So you can just come here and load file, import it. You can see import CAD, import XML, and here in annotate is where you are going to have the dimensions of all the necessary things required for your design, your spot elevations, your almost everything is here. After architecture, then annotate is the second thing that you must work in hand with. So for now, this is all the important of this thing. So now we can go back and choose. That is how we can, design. And so this is just a little bit explanation about Revit architecture. And now here we are going to create a single bedroom in the next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. Just hit on subscribe button below and like our page, so that when we upload a new tutorial on Revit architecture, you're gonna hit one. Thank you for watching.